1, 2, YMCA.
Here at Oxford High School, getting ready for the Oxford Wildcats varsity girls basketball game against Walled Lake Central coming up here in just a moment. I'll be joined by Rod Wright to commentate on that game, and let's get right to it.
Number 10, a senior, Sarah Tyrell. Number 12, a senior, Gabby Gidget. Number 14, a junior, Matt Metner. Number 32, a junior, Emma Morris. And number 40, a senior, Aliyah Diamond. The Wildcats are coached by Rachel Breyer. The referees for this evening's match are Dennis Rux, Dino Pappas, and Alex LaFave. Please give these gentlemen your ultimate respect in administering this contest. Good luck, ladies, and enjoy the game.
About to get underway here at the Oxford Wildcats versus Walled Lake Central varsity girls basketball game here at Oxford High School. All right, coming off the heels of an electric JV game, Walled Lake Central is going to start with the ball here. Taking it up court, good movement, some speed right out of the gate. Oxford playing some excellent defense. There we go, picking it up. All right, looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball, out for the Wildcats.
And it's going to be the Wildcats ball. All right, Wildcats first possession of the game, taking it down the court here. All right, moving the ball around, trying to set something up. Walled Lake Central playing some good defense. Got a couple licks on the ball there. Oxford moving it around, got it out to the perimeter. Working hard through defense. Gonna get a shot under a little bit of pressure. Manages to go pick up the board and get it back out to the teammate. Great hustle there. All right. Still moving the ball around. There's a shot. Takes a little bit off. Ball was almost kept alive there, but Walled Lake Central is going to take it. Vikings have the ball here, inbounding it. It's going to be tipped off by Oxford, but Walled Lake Central still maintains control of the ball. Fast down the court here. Tried to go up with it, but some great defense from Oxford there. Wildcats stood strong, shut down the fast break attempt.
Wildcats ball, out of bounds.
All right, Wildcats have the ball again. Getting ready to move it down court. Little stoppage there.
Foul on number 14, Matt Metner.
Not quite sure what that exchange was there, but it is a little bit of disruption here. Looks like it's going to be Walled Lake's ball. Walled Lake puts it up. There's the first bucket of the night for Walled Lake. Vikings got two. Wildcats zip. Bring it down the court now here. Excellent moves. Gets the ball up. Great vision. Moving it around inside. Back out to the perimeter, but Walled Lake Central is going to stop that. Walled Lake's got steal. That's going to be travel there for Walled Lake. She didn't see it, but the ref did. All right, Oxford's inbounding now here. It's number 10, Sarah Tyrell with the ball. She's moving it around. She's got it out to number 40, Elliott Diamond. So moving the ball around. Walled Lake Central's got the ball again. Fast break, goes up. It looks like it's going to be called traveling there on Walled Lake Central. Good defense there from Oxford. Oxford is maintaining some fantastic fast break defense. All right, back down the court here. It's number 14, Mackenzie Methner, running it all at the point. Move it out. Ooh, great vision there. That's going to be grabbed away by Walled Lake Central. Good defense there from the Vikings. See if they can set it up here on offense. Oxford's been playing some outstanding defense tonight, though, both on the JV and the varsity. Coming off the heels of that game, I'm excited to see how the varsity team does after the JV had such a great game against the Walled Lake Central's JV squad. Put it up there. It's going to be another 2 points there for the Vikings, bringing the score to 4-0 with 5 minutes 30 seconds left. So a little bit of collision there down at the end of the court. It's all okay though. Looks like both girls are all right.
Game number 23, Caitlin Cooper-Smith.
All right, got a substitution here for Walled Lake Central. Oxford is going to be inbounding the ball here. It's number 10, Sarah Tyrell. Back to Sarah. She's under deep cover. It's going to get disrupted by Walled Lake Central there. Back down the court, and it's going to be ripped up by number 14, Mackenzie Methner there.
And the game for the Wildcats, number 24, Jordan Hunt.
All right, it's going to be Walled Lake Central's ball here, waiting for someone to inbound. They're taking it. Go for the farther pass there. Giving some room to breathe. Good defense there from Mackenzie Methner, staying right on him. He can't even get it to the tray line. It's going to be looks like a charging. Might have been a charging foul there on number 2. No, it was not. Looks like it was a defender foul there on Oxford. Walled Lake Central inbounds it here down in the corner. Oh, they had it open for a second there. A little bit of a loft, ran out of time. Walled Lake Central moving it out, moving it around. Using a lot of space up at the top of the three-point there, right at the top of the key. Good defense there from Oxford. Mackenzie Methner is all over the court. She's not slowing down. You got to think that she's tired at this point, but she's moving. Keeping busy at the top of the key there. Walled Lake Central is trying to make something happen here. Moving it around at the top of the key, in and out, in and out. Not able to make any meaningful interactions inside the key. Oh, and almost had a good board there from Oxford. Oh, it's going to be ripped up by Walled Lake Central. Back down the court, one-on-one. And it's going to be a board for Walled Lake. They're going to take it. All right. Walled Lake Central is playing some really good offense here, using their height advantage down low, able to make some key plays and keep rotating it to those who count. Oxford, on the other hand, is playing some really great defensive game here. In and out there for the first shot. That's going to be 0-4. Vikings in the lead. We have 4 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the first period. Second shot here from Vikings. Not going to sink it there. Manages to get the board. Ripped up by Oxford, and it's going to be called Oxford's way. Little disagreement there from Walled Lake Central, but it will be Oxford's. All right, ball's back in. Mackenzie Methner bringing it down the court here. Taking their time. No movement down in the paint. Trying to set something up here. They keep it inbounds, over and back. Oh, just a little bit too fast on the pass there. Led to a disruption. Walled Lake Central's got the ball. They're rushing to try and clear it in time. There's a little bit of a miscommunication there, and players will hold on to the ball for a little bit too long. Looks like it's going to be Walled Lake Central's ball.
Really? It's 2:48 left. Sorry, bud.
Oh, you're good. Mr. Rod joining me here for this game.
I was told 7:30. They started a little early here. That's good though.
That's all right. The Oxford Wildcats have been having an outstanding go of it so far. The JV team had a fantastic win over Walled Lake Central here, absolute blowout. Oxford is struggling a little bit here in the first period to get on the board, but doing a good job defensively. They've been moving around a lot, just trying to get that offense going. Otherwise, been having a pretty good game so far. Close. Walled Lake Central is doing a great job using a good height advantage to get them some easy buckets.
Yeah, we've always struggled with height. We've never had much height here at Oxford. We're kind of a low. we have this. We show more students than we really have with the virtual academy. So we've always had a hard time on real tall girls, but that's okay. We're usually fast team. We got deep.
Yeah. That's why I noticed Mackenzie Methner out here, number 14 at the point. Amazing. She's doing fantastic out there defensively. She's hustling, so much energy. I'm getting tired just watching her.
Yeah, she's been a starter since a freshman, and like you said, she is amazing. She's a junior this year only. How about that? So this is her third year starting.
Well, yeah, that's very meaningful. Got a lot of experience. At that point, you're a veteran of the team, and you can take hold and lead. We got Walled Lake Central down the court here now. Been spending a lot of time up above the key, outside the 3 line here. Got a foul there, but it's going to be Vikings ball. Get it down into the paint there. Back out. Rotating it around. Almost had a shot. And there it is. It's a bucket for the Vikings. That's going to bring the game 6-0 in favor of the Vikings with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first period. We're going to go to a timeout here.
You know, head coach Rachel Breyer taking the timeout right off the bat. That's a good idea. Kind of cut down on the momentum here.
Yeah, definitely.
Want to get it up. Sky Donaldson also on the bench with her. Sky also is a graduate of Oxford here. She went to Rochester College. Great basketball player and a softball player.
Yeah.
Alyssa Kapinski also, and Madison Polinsky also coaches. So
yeah. Well, they're doing. I think they're doing the right thing here, trying to get the players focused. They definitely have. They have the knowledge. They just got to execute. Making good plays so far. I think defensively they've been trying to keep Walled Lake outside of the 3-point line to try and cut down on their ability to pass into the paint because they do have that big height advantage. Walled Lake Central has 2 or 3 really tall girls who just really tower over most of Oxford. So I think they're making the right play defensively.
How about that? Mr. Gibbons brought the band today.
Oh, yeah.
Got a good section.
Yeah, giving us some live music. Gotta appreciate that. Get some pep in here. This is the first home game, I believe, for the basketball team.
Yeah, he brought 25 band members. Good job. Thank you.
Yeah, got the cheerleaders out, too.
Oh, he's a great guy. As you get to know this community, he's one of the staples here. He's incredible.
Oxford hustling to try and keep it in bound there, but ref's going to call it.
Well, that's Emma Morris, and man, you are going to see her. She's very streaky, and when she is on, man, can she pile up the points. Watch 32.
I'm excited for it. Oxford really needs it right now. Need to get something going, some kind of momentum. They are playing some really aggressive defense to make up for it. Shot there, it's going to be off. Little rushed. I mean, she had all the time in the world. Surprised that she missed that one there.
Sarah Tyrell.
Wildcats ball out of bounds.
All right, Mackenzie's back down the court here, running it at the point.
Oh,
yep. That's just
Morris zigged when she should have zagged. That was a good idea.
Yeah, just a miscommunication. Otherwise, looked like the start of a good charge from Mackenzie there. All right. Walled Lake Central moving it around on the outside. Oxford doing a really good job at protecting their paint, forcing the outside shots. They're going to drive in. Good defense from Oxford there. They're going to get the board. Moving it down the court. Ambitious pass, not quite able to get a hold of it. A little bit of frustration mounting here for the Wildcats, I believe, and I think it's leading to some hasty decisions.
It'll take a little bit once they get in the flow. That's the thing. This is a team that runs. And once they get in that flow, they'll score in bunches if they get into that rhythm. And that's the way they play.
Walled Lake Central moving it around. Oh, it's going to be called travel on Walled Lake Central. Vikings going to lose possession there, and the Wildcats will pick it up. All right, back down the court we go again. Got some options. Moving it around. Again, that bounce pass in the paint. Just getting blocked up. Too many bodies in there. Too many. Walled Lake Central moving it around. Oxford trying to stay good with the clear. Back out to the paint. They're getting some opportunities out in the paint, but the passing just isn't quick enough. They're not able to get themselves enough time to pull the shot.
Another travel.
Another one. Wow, I mean, the fouls have definitely been adding up in the Wildcats' favor tonight. Need to capitalize on that. Head coach Rachel giving some calls from the sideline there. Again, another slipped up pass. I think that's at least a couple possessions in a row that have led to Oxford just losing it on a pass with very little interference. Back out to the 3-line.
Uh-oh.
She's up. That's going to be another board. Again, that height advantage. Really take advantage there.
Abby Runner.
Out of bounds for Oxford. There are 10 seconds left on the clock. Vikings 8, Wildcats 0.
Szymanski checking into the game along with number 44. Ariana Hubbard.
Number 44, Ariana Hubbard.
All right, Walled Lake Central's down the court trying to make use of this precious time. And they're going to go down with 1.6 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Wildcats ball here. And they're going to see if they can make something happen in these 1.6 seconds. There you go. There's a shot. And that's our first period here at the high school.
Well, we're going to take a quick break and be back with the second period right after this. Catch all your favorite sports here on OCTV.
We're about to get back underway here.
You got play-by-play this one, Sue?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do color. Your play-by-play.
Yeah, Walled Lake Central's got the ball here. They are up and out. Getting the board back though. Okay, stutters there and gonna miss it. That's tough. Well, she had the shot there at the 3-line. Didn't execute. Step in for the mid-ranger that missed that too. I mean, don't doubt yourself.
Cats with 5 fouls. Just 2 for the Vikings.
All right, ball's back in. Running it up at the top. She's going to cut in. Did a great job weaving her way through the defense there. Going to get up there. Get another 2 points there for the Vikings. It's going to bring us 0-8 in favor of the Vikings. another slipped up pass for Oxford. Wow.
I tell you that turnover statistic can actually really kill you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm thinking that it might be a product of, again, that height difference here against Walled Lake Central. I think that is forcing these Oxford girls to have to throw higher and throw more loftier, and that's giving more time for Walled Lake Central to react. Moving it around outside. Oxford trying to get in there. And oh, good stop there by Mackenzie. It's Mackenzie Methner out there all by herself trying to keep it locked down outside the 3 line. Walled Lake Central moving the ball around. Oh, got the board and a second chance, but not going to get it into the net. All right, and they're going to square up for a couple shots here.
Harper with the foul, number 44. Kennedy Campbell on the line for the Vikings. She's a junior.
Yeah, Kennedy Campbell here for the Vikings has been running the show up top, up and down the court very quickly, weaving in between the defense. Not going to land the second one there. Oxford has the ball and they're back down the court. Another long pass intercepted by Walled Lake Central. Oxford is definitely rushing at this point. Gotta try and get themselves level-headed if they want to get back in this. Vikings running the show from up top. Cuts in. Another basket for the Vikings. Oh, and it's called.
Oh, wow, they took that away.
Now that's going to be a charging call, correct?
Yep.
They took that one away for the Vikings. So still 0-8 with 6 minutes left here in the second period. Mackenzie Methner moving it around up top. Back up to her. Chance at the shot. She's going to drive in. Takes a good amount of.
See, no, that's what Math is going to do. She's a seasoned veteran. She's going to drive the lane. She's going to draw the contact. She's going to get herself to the line. That's what you got to get her to do because we can't get anything to drop right now, and that is what the leader of the teams will do.
Unfortunately, we have not had a high ratio of shots to possessions or even attempts. Oxford has been struggling to move the ball around here on the varsity squad. All right.
Timeout, Walled Lake.
Yep, looks like it. All right. Oxford is going to try and reorganize here, reset.
Quick break, Dan. Now you're going to stay in? Okay.
Yeah, we'll stay and keep talking through. What do you think so far? What does Oxford have to do to get back in this?
Well, we got to score some baskets, number one.
Yeah, I think that would be a good start, too.
We have yet to score a basket, but I think Mac is, she knows. She knows she's got to go in. She's got to draw some contact, get herself to the line, try to get a few points on there, try to get this team out of the hole right now and get the momentum changed. We've had some bad passing right off the bat, but we can adjust to that. We can adjust. This is a good basketball team. You just haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We've watched these girls for years now, and
I think if they use more movement in their feet and less in the passing, they're going to open up better lanes of passing, which ultimately I think is going to lead to more shots. They're struggling a lot right now because all their lanes are blocked. All the passing that Mackenzie wants to do is mainly just between her and Sarah Tyrell up at the top of the key. They really need to get the other players.
Looks like they're going to use the press. Yeah.
Yep.
This is going to get them back in.
Good call.
This is our kind of ball game right here.
Great defense.
Yep.
Here at Oxford. Sarah Tyrell and Mackenzie Methner moving it around up top.
What you have to remember too is that there's no shot clock, so you can do this all you want. It's a different kind of game. Here we go, Matt for three. Nope.
Almost kept alive, but going to be called out of bounds there on Oxford. Going to go over to Walled Lake Central. Vikings have the ball now. Oxford still in that press. Playing hard defense, keeping it. Oh yeah, there they are. Playing some great defense. Walled Lake Central almost looked like they were able to clear the ball there, but
and that's what the press does. That's what the press does. And they're changing the game. Rachel said, okay, we're going to do some defensive press. We're going to change the momentum of this game. We're going to go make it a guard game. And that's what they're trying to do.
They're doing a good job at it. They're relying on their strength, which is defense, because as we've seen so far, the Vikings here are having an outstanding game, but only kept down to 8 points in the second period. So this is definitely a good defensive showing for Oxford. They just need to get that offense going, and it won't take too much, I don't think. Vikings tried to get inside there, but that is going to be out of bounds, going to Oxford here.
There we go. Another turnover. Now we're changing that turnover statistic now.
All right, they're moving down the court now. Here we go.
They're going to go big here with Aaliyah Diamond. She's going to go in for number 44, Ariana Hubbard.
Action falls on number 20, Bill.
All right. Let's see what the veterans can get going here for Oxford. Around top of the key. Nice teammate.
Oh, no foul.
No foul. She gets back up, back down the court. Walled Lake Central had a moment there of man up, but did not take advantage of it.
Diamond with a beautiful rebound.
Yep.
Here we go.
Great rebound.
Tyrell over to Morris. Morris, boom! There's three. That's the girl I was telling you got to look out for. Emma Mercury Morris.
This room is electric now after the first three there for Oxford. Thunderous right off the first shot. It's going to bring it 4-8. Still in favor of the Vikings, but Oxford is making up the distance. Vikings back inside. Great defense there from Oxford. Oh, looks like it's going to be called a foul. 2 to the line for the Vikings.
Would they get 32? Yep.
Well,
Morris, you got to watch her. You got to watch, make sure her fouls are down. She does tend to foul a little bit, but she's so aggressive.
Yeah, good defense. Now you're going to have to work for their points. All right, see if the Vikings can put up 2 here. Not quite. Here we go, second shot here. We've got 3 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the second period. It is 4-8 in favor of the Vikings.
Second shot here by Bella Plutz, the junior from Walled Lake.
See if they can make it.
How about them shoes, huh?
Yeah. And still a 4-point game. It's going to be Mackenzie Methner with the rebound there, moving it down the court. They are playing fast. Here we go over to Sarah Tyrell, back to Mackenzie, back to Sarah, back to Mackenzie. A lot of that in this game. Trying to make something happen. There they go, back out to Sarah, and there is the option right out there on the corner. Not quite the shot they wanted, but that is the shot they wanted. It's going to be 7-8.
What'd I tell you?
Yeah, good call.
I told you, these girls are good.
Yeah, you should be down there coaching with her.
No,
You're
Rachel.
right inside her mind, aren't you?
Well, I've been watching Rachel and her girls for quite a while, so yeah. I want to mention number 24 out there, Jordan Hung. Jordan Hung was a great JV player. Hustle, hustle, hustle. So glad to see her finally on varsity here. We've been waiting a few years for this. Okay, here we go.
Vikings.
Yeah, Bella back on the line.
point there for the Vikings, going to make it 7-9. Bring this back to a 3-point game here. Keep it at 2. And here's the shot. That's going to be in, bringing it to a 3-point game here.
Number 32.
Oxford's going to take the ball here, see if they can keep up that pressure. Vikings were sitting pretty for a while there, but a couple threes from Oxford to do it.
Well, you know, it started with the D. Started with the D, and that opened it up. They had a few more turnovers, and that's the thing. Anytime you see basketball, it always starts with the D. That feeds the offense.
Vikings a little stalled here. Wildcat defense might be a little bit too much. There's the ball still at the top. Not able to get anything down into the paint so far. Stoppage there. It's going to be traveling on the Vikings.
How about that? The defense forces the turnover. Again, that's 3 turnovers right now since they started that full court. Remember?
Yeah.
You see how they're turning around? And that's what's feeding this right now. Now it's starting to feed the offense, and we got to drop them.
That frustration is mounting for the Vikings.
It's Hung. Jordan Hung with us. Oh, I thought she was going to get the floater.
Yeah, from our angle, definitely. Man, look at her still fighting for the ball. She wants it back, calling for it, moving it around, not tired.
Here we go. Meffner for 3. No. Tyrell.
Tried to keep it alive.
I'm sorry, I said Tyrell, I meant Didges. I just watched her brother play hockey last night. Yeah, he's the goalie for the Oxford Avondale United.
Whoa, good stop there by McKenzie.
There you go, Dinges.
Oxford defense. Really something. Back down the court here, seeing what they can set up, moving it around up top. A little calm down here for just a second. Calm before the storm, though. Oxford is running an aggressive defense and now a equally aggressive offense. Moving it around up top to get
There's
that
Hung.
shot.
How about that? That's 3. That's 3.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
There it is. 3-point game, no more. That is going to make it 10-10, tying up the game.
look at the scoreboard. People are hollering.
Yep.
They put the 3 on the wrong side.
Yeah, yep.
Here we go. Math with the look. Off the heel.
Still though, they're getting good looks, something they weren't getting at all before.
Dinge forces the jump ball.
Yeah, here we go.
It's still going to be Oxford.
Oxford seeing if they can take the lead with this possession. Up top to Hung. Oh, down to Meffner. And ref says she touched it. It's going to be Vikings ball. She tried to get away from it.
Well, we're at 10 with 1:10 left. Meffner with the swipe.
Man, laying it all out there. Does not
Pulling
get
up.
tired.
Yes!
And with the mid-range jumper.
I wonder why more people don't take that shot.
Yeah.
The pull-up jumper.
Yeah.
That was a very nice shot selection right there.
And then she's good. The ball does not leave her hands.
See, we're up. And it all started with that last timeout they had when they started that full court press, got the turnovers. I was diamond with it.
Yeah, growing up an athlete, never understood the use of timeouts correctly.
Yeah.
But this is Rachel knows what she's doing here.
Especially in basketball, volleyball actually too. It's real. You wouldn't think volleyball because there's not a clock in it, but it makes all the difference. It stops the momentum. You know, when somebody's like spiking and they're just in that rhythm. Yeah. Very important.
Definitely stop the momentum here. Yeah, Oxford is making it happen. Got the cheerleaders, the alumni, the band out here, all of the friends and family coming out to support the Wildcats, and that is making a difference as well. Oxford is using that home court advantage. Now commanding 12 to 10, the Wildcats in the lead. Just seconds left here in the
Math for
second
three.
period.
No.
Right.
He got it for reach. You know, you're going to get that call every time when you reach over for a rebound. You're going to get called every time. And they did.
Yeah. Oxford has been making all the necessary adjustments against this team. Oxford proving that they can be flexible and change their needs to the game, playing against a more vertically challenged opponent, or should I say Oxford being vertically challenged and Vikings here being challenging.
I'll take our quick shooters any day.
That's what I'm saying. Oxford has done a fantastic job at adapting. That pull-up jumper that you mentioned earlier, a great way to deal with not being able to get inside the paint.
Well, how about that? The Wildcats come back. And here at the end of the second to make it 12 to 10. We're going to be back for the second half from Wildcat basketball. How's that, huh?
I used to think news is news. It's all the same. But it's not. There's a big difference between local broadcast news and cable news. See, local stations are part of my community, connecting me to local news, weather, and sports on every device. It makes sense. Get the news from the people I trust who actually live here. No agenda, no bias like on cable shout shows or social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local stations. Text TV to 52886 today.
All right, and we are back here at Oxford High School for the Wildcats versus Vikings. That is the Oxford High School varsity girls basketball team against Walled Lake Central girls varsity basketball team.
How about that second quarter?
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
that amazing?
Great quarter for Oxford. I mean, I haven't seen ball played like that in a while. All right, at the top of the key here.
Methner had 6 points on that drive.
Yep. Yeah, Methner had an outstanding half so far, and especially in that second period. There it is, right out the gate. The half didn't slow down the momentum at all. All right, that's going to make it 15-10 in favor of the Wildcats here. 7 minutes, 30 seconds in the third period.
I can't wait for you to start to understand these girls and watch them as the season goes. You're going to fall in love with them, especially Morris and all them. I'll tell you, it's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the best part about commentating. You get to see these kids grow up year to year, too. It's great. Morris, we've seen her sister come through.
Back down the court here.
That draws a foul against Kenny Campbell.
Fouls on number 2, Kennedy Campbell, her third.
Can you check his audio?
First for the second half.
I can't hear him. Did you say something?
Yeah, you can't hear me.
Is it good? Okay, all right. Yeah, I couldn't hear you there for the first.
Some people say that's a good thing.
Well, small technical difficulties, but we're back in it.
Tyrell.
All right. Yeah, it looks like Walled Lake trying to put some pressure on defense.
Moving the ball well, baseline stuff.
Yep.
Draws the foul.
Yeah, Walled Lake Central has quite a few very tall girls out there on the court, and they're able to play some really good defense, making sure that anyone who gets too close just essentially has that shot cut off. A real quick play there by the Wildcats, trying to get a quick one in.
Yeah, it was nice. Diamond let that go right away. Here we go, more for the rebound.
Oh, yeah, she had a great reaction on that. Oh, stole. Okay, Mackenzie's going to keep it, hold on to it, and draw a foul.
Fouls on number 2, Kennedy Campbell.
Yeah, really all over the place. Been quite a night for Mackenzie Methner here.
If you look at number 2, Kennedy Campbell's got 4 fouls already. We're going to have to take her out.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Top of the key, Mackenzie.
Oh,
big. Big impact there.
The Gab will go to the line.
Yeah, that was just a clean, open shot at that point. You don't have a lot of choice but to foul.
Team scored in the second half.
Her sister played here as well.
Timeout.
Nice.
Full timeout.
Timeout there.
Vikings.
So let's do a recap of the JV game. Tell me what I missed.
Okay, so JV game, great game. Ended up being, I believe, 35-11. Might be wrong on that. Short-term memory. Got so much action going on here. I already forgot, right?
That's all right. That's all right. Give me some highlights.
Yeah, well, great game. The team overall was outstanding, and all of the girls were making a good impact on the court. There was just a tremendous offensive effort, and also, and I think it just goes to show that it is a program-wide theme. Amazing defense.
Yeah.
You've seen that a lot in the Oxford games.
Yeah. It's been DDD for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that a trend that carries over to the men's basketball program? Yes. I mean, we always have great D there too, but I think it started with Coach Emmerich years ago. He had that big D, and then Rachel Bryers was assistant coach for years. Oh, okay.
She's had this team for quite a while now,
Okay.
and that's her philosophy as well. And the JV and the varsity, they practice together. That's their philosophy.
Okay.
So they play quite a bit the same. And looking good. These girls, we've watched them in JV. Most of these girls, except for Methner, who's been on varsity since she was a freshman.
Yeah.
And it's just been fantastic to watch them. This is going to be a good season. I wouldn't really get hung up on the height because we don't. I mean, it would be nice, but we don't really
we're
need
making
it.
up for it, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah,
we definitely are. I think it was a problem for a slight second there, but that just shows the power of the team and the coaching to overcome that. First shot not in there.
Yeah, the Dinge misses the first one. That's kind of rare. She's a good shooter.
15-10 here for the Wildcats. See if she can make it 16.
His whole family is a athletic family, great family.
Not quite there. Walled Lake Central taking it down the court. I've noticed Walled Lake Central not quite as good on the clears as Oxford.
Nope. Lost her dribble. Give her
Good
some
defense there.
Yep.
McKenzie, deadly on offense and defense. Trying to move it around up there, but it's getting swatted away.
Caused another.
Another turnover for Oxford. I think you were 100% earlier correct in saying turnovers really do make the game, right?
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And that's what the D did.
Exactly, yeah. I think that is, just a product of fantastic defense.
Yep, D feeds the offense.
That's just good basketball. Oh, wide pass there, a little lofty. Led to a little bit hasty pass. Blocked, picked off by Walled Lake Central there, but no worries, Oxford will maintain possession. Split off here, it's going to go up top. Seeing what they can set up here. A lot of no-look passes. Good little flare.
Watch Morris drive. Oh, man, she's in.
Close. Yeah, but good job getting around the bodies there, getting herself an open shot.
How about that? Tyrell. Woo! And the loose ball foul.
Yeah, it's Sarah Tyrell there, ripping it up. Great defense. Great defense from Oxford. They really come out of everywhere. There's a lot of, there's the occasional pass interception, but there are a lot of in-dribble steals here for Oxford. All right, we are going to go to another timeout.
That's a good call.
30-second timeout. Vikings.
Yeah, it is 15-10 here in the favor of the Wildcats with 5 minutes, 41 seconds on the third period. What have you got so far, Rod?
I just like the way they're playing. They have to keep doing this. Walled Lake doesn't have an answer right now, and don't let them find that answer.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we got the momentum. Let's make sure it doesn't change.
Oh, yeah. It's been a great showing for Oxford here as far as keeping control of that tone and temperature. You got that home field advantage. You really got to drive that home.
Well, you haven't even seen Morris hang up and start to warm up. Wait till 32 warms up. She's amazing. Yeah. She'll drop like 2 or 3 threes in a row.
All right. Looking forward to it.
And Methner is more consistent throughout the game. She is just solid as a rock. She is actually the core of this team. And you know, Tyrells and the Dinges they're just hard players. Play very well.
A little bit of trouble up at the top of the 3 line, but they're able to move it around. Still moving it. Getting a lot of passes in here for Oxford. It's going to open some up for them here. Oh,
yep,
a lot of contact there. Oh yeah, a lot of contact.
Fouls on number 14, Elatrina.
Number 14 for the Walled Lake Central Vikings there, taking the foul. Mackenzie moving it. Trying to find an open look. Key to great offense. There it is.
Boom!
Just like you said, right?
That's what I
You think
said.
she's warmed up now?
How about that 3 on that one?
This will be 18-10 in favor of the Wildcats now. 5 minutes. Walled Lake Central Vikings down the court, and she goes up. Tried to just reach over, wasn't enough. Great defense.
How about
from
Diamond
Oxford.
taking away that baseline?
Oh yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, she's doing her. She's playing her role. That's important. Moving the ball around here. There we go. There's
Diamond's got a shot. How about that?
How about that? 20-10. Where once the Vikings were leading by as many as 10 points, now the Wildcats are. Got 4 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the 3rd period, and the Wildcats have made up the lost ground in the 1st period. Good defense here from Oxford, forcing the lesser of good options here for the Vikings. So try and move it around, got it at the top of the key, driving in, makes it through the defense.
Diamond.
Yeah, good board there for Diamond. It's gonna be Methner and Tyrell moving it around up top. Got some room out to Methner. Plenty of room to shoot.
Oh boy,
Not
off the heel.
quite. Looks like it's gonna be going to the Vikings here.
Oh yeah, Morris. I believe that's her
The
3rd.
push call.
32, Emma Morris.
Yep.
Yep, that's her
She
3rd.
does collect fouls, but in between the fouls, she drops trays. So,
Well, as long as you can depend on that, doesn't matter.
yes, she is.
She has 3 tonight?
Does she have 3? Let
Maybe
me see.
more.
We'll see. She's got 2 for sure. Yeah, she got 9 points. Yeah, she got 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
9 points out of 20 total, doing her part.
Oh yeah. She's electrifying.
Got a little tied up on her own feet there.
You know, and she kind of lived in the shadow of her sister a little bit, and last year. But I could see this is going to be her year. It's going to be like,
Got a heck of a shot.
yeah. And she's only a junior. I love it. And Mac is only a junior as well. Look at that, looking for that
Yeah.
open shot.
Good vision,
Look at that.
moving it.
Dinge has got a shot. It's going to be off.
Not quite. Vikings crashed down on that one pretty hard.
Tyrell's going to get a foul on this one.
Number 10.
And moving around the ball there. Got some good looks. Got an open shot, crashed down a little too quick. A little bit faster on the passing there, and I think they would have had it. All right, Vikings. What are they going to do to get themselves back in this game?
Nothing.
A little bias speaking, maybe?
Absolutely.
Ah,
And they've made me that way.
and that's okay. That's okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good job, girls.
What do you know? Back to Oxford. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers.
That is
Name of the game.
key.
All right. Down the court here, back to Methner. Moving it around up top.
Look at that beautiful pass inside.
Yeah.
And Diamond. 4 points tonight for Diamond.
Great vision there. Outstanding. Oh!
And another steal.
Oh, and they want
Look
it.
at
They
this.
want it. Yeah.
I love this team.
Yeah, you know what I love to see there? I love to see Coach Rachel pointing out the ball as her players come scrambling into it like they couldn't see it. I love that. Minding the game. Yeah, this crowd is a loud one tonight.
Yeah, mostly mom and dads, too.
Yeah. Doing their part for the team.
No, Morris has got his 4th foul. Come on, Emma, I want another tray out of you.
Yeah.
Another. We're going to have to take her out. Yeah, they're going to take her out,
Yeah.
put her back in the 4th.
Yes, they will. 22-10, favor of the Wildcats, so.
Okay, this is cool. You're going to see Charlotte McClellan. And on JV, she was amazing.
Diamond there with the steal.
Get it to a guard, get it to a guard.
Yeah,
There you
good
go.
call there.
There you go. Here's McClellan. She was awesome on D, on JV
Oh,
last
cutting
year.
through the defense.
Dinge. How about that? Drawing
Yeah.
contact, getting to the line.
Yeah, oh yeah, she cut through there, and that's really what matters when you want to draw that contact or get the board. You cut through there, you're forcing that bigger player to just contact.
Falls on number 22, Abby Renner, her 4th.
Oh,
Yeah.
Abby again with her 4th. So Campbell and Renner both with 4 for Walled Lake.
There's the
There you go.
first bucket. There we go.
Well, the Gab is on the board offensively.
23-10 here in favor of the Wildcats.
Jordan Hung in the game. Now, this is what you're going to find out about this team, too. We're deep. We're deep. We got girls. We got so many guards. It's crazy. Jordan Hung's back in the game. Ariana Hubbard, who was playing earlier in the first quarter, she's back in the game, number 44. So keep these girls fresh.
Second shot
How
here.
about that?
It is
The Gab.
in.
2.
Consistency.
Makes them both.
24-10. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd period.
How
And
about
it's going to
that?
be ripped up again. What I'm seeing here now is a tired and probably feeling defeated Central Vikings.
For sure.
That is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing exasperated looks on the faces of this Central team.
Well, here's a good point. Now we got number 30 in there. We're going to get our young gals in here. We're going to get Brooke Zeider is in here.
Yeah,
They
good
put
defense.
her in. And then number 20. Oh, Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie. So this is the JV team last year, right here. So let's see how they look. They're all juniors this year. Let's see how they look. This was a fun team last year, the JV.
I think that that endurance and that depth in the bench is definitely going to be what carries the Wildcats through tonight. If there was any doubt at any point, it is the depth of the bench that clears that up.
Well, with a 14-point lead, you're going to, you know, Mackenzie Brown was really good last year on JV. Looked really a very impact player last year. Great job, great job. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
See how they matured in this past year.
All right, starting off, moving around outside. Right at the top, quick, making the defense have to react. Moving it back. A little bit of pressure there. It's going to be traveling on Oxford. That's all right. Vikes going to take it out here.
Vikings ball out of bounds.
All right, bounded it in. Got hung up here. Getting ready for some solid defense. Ball outside for the Vikings. Defense all over them.
How about that? How's another turnover?
Yeah, another one.
Yep.
Game of turnovers. We saw that in the JV game today. Saw a little bit of that in the blue versus gold Oxford Middle School game that was here. Yeah,
Did you cover that?
Yeah, I was here for that.
Really?
Great game. Yeah, great game. And even against their own team, lots of turnovers. Ooh, good defense there from Vikings. A lot of contact. Bring her down right there on the boards by Coach.
That's Bella Platts with their 4th foul.
Also number 20.
The thing is Platts, Rayner, and Campbell are 3 starters for Walled Lake. So so now their studs are in foul trouble.
Yeah. Yep, and that's where the depth comes in.
And they only got 4 girls on the bench.
Yeah.
So. How about that?
Oxford just looking consistent tonight.
Kenzie Brown.
You walk off the floor on the court.
Another shot. Rebounded by the Vikings. Good effort there to make that happen. Vikings down the court. Wildcats playing some stretched out defense. They can handle it.
Hung all over.
Oh yeah, yeah, she can handle it.
Uh-oh, luck out. You're going to get a reaching in foul. Saw that coming. Ariana Hubbard.
Fouls on number 34, Ariana Hubbard.
I believe that's her first foul. Oh, nope, I'm sorry, her second.
That'll be her second foul of the game. Vikings going to inbound it here. Going right to the top. Hung out, ready to play some defense, looking alive. Oh yeah, ripping it up. Look at her go. Right out on the O. Doesn't need any help. She's got it under control. Can switch right back over to the ball keep. Look at her, just absolutely dominating at the top of the key. If you can't move inside, you can't move at the top, where are you gonna go? Forcing them down to the alleys. Yeah. Outstanding defense from Oxford, really outstanding. Playing at such a high level.
Charlotte McClellan. 34 bringing it down. Here's Hung. Back to McClellan. Oh, that's her second travel. I think she learned her lesson. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, we'll see, won't we?
Well, we get the same refs all the time, so they'll get the feel. So
Yeah.
he's a good ref. This guy, he's done a good job. He's been really consistent.
All right, 5 seconds left here in the third. Oh, close shot.
Made it close.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, let's take a quick break. We're being 25-10. My gosh, we'll be back for the fourth period. Maybe
Yes,
a few more threes. Maybe we'll get Morris back in there, perhaps. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
maybe.
we'll be right back. Cats playing good.
We are back. Wildcats starting off the fourth period here.
How about that? It's got a nice look.
Oh, that's almost 2 periods in a row that they started it right out the gate with a three.
There's Peyton Szymanski with the attempt there. Still Oxford ball.
Yep. Get another attempt here. Moving it around.
Yeah, try to trap her.
Yes,
Come on,
they
she's gonna
are.
need help.
What's the call here? Got a stoppage.
Well,
Oh,
she saw
yep.
that she was getting the trap.
Yeah.
And she used
Yeah.
the timeout she hasn't used many. So being
Makes
up
sense.
25-10,
Yeah.
you can burn one.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and that goes to show you how important if you're going to burn a timeout so you don't get a turnover, that tells you how important that turnover statistic is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Making all the right calls tonight, Miss Rachel. Now you know the history here. You be the historian for me and guide me
just
through
old.
what. Well, I think that's the qualifications for a historian.
Is that
right?
it? Okay.
Yeah. So guide me through Rachel's history with this program.
Well, she's been with us, gosh, I want to say 10 years. She was with Coach Emmerich for years. She was assistant coach.
Now, was she a graduate of Oxford?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
But she's a college basketball player.
Okay.
Ooh. believe Meth, all that she's played, she's only got 2 fouls.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the type of player Meth is, man. Solid.
Yeah, consistent.
Yes.
Keep yourself in the game for longer. You got to have that mentality when you're in that leader role. Ooh, good pick there from Central. Going to open up a fantastic drive there for the Vikings. Excellent play, a little pick and roll.
No, that's Kennedy Campbell back in the game with the 4 fouls.
Yeah, that was definitely a detriment to the Vikings' progress. All right, moving the ball around.
There you go.
Took a look, didn't want it. Back up to the top.
Oh.
Methner, well.
Man, I don't know who she thought was going to be over there, Zider or Leah Diamond back in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, walk over there.
No, you're right. You're right. Looked like she thought that she had something there, but obviously it was just a little lack of communication. Sometimes it's like that, though, in these reactionary type games. Some substitutions in here.
No, Hubbard back in the game.
Hubbard's got the ball up top.
Out for the trap.
Yeah, they're trying to.
It worked.
Pick it off. Trying to hold on to it. Did not want to hold on to it very long at the top.
This is Campbell. And she's going to drive the hole and get the foul.
Yep. All right, so back to Rachel's history here. 10 years.
Yeah, for many years she was an assistant coach with Coach Emmer. It was a great coach here. We had some really great years with him, and he retired, and she took over. She's been, I want to say 5-6 years now, and she's done a great job. And here we go, Campbell knocking one down.
Bring the Vikings up to 13 points there. Wildcats still sitting at a pretty 25.
Yeah, Rachel's actually, she's done really good. She graduated a real good class a couple years ago. It's like, oh boy, we're going to have some rough years. And you know what? They had a good year last year. They surprised the heck out of us. And I anticipate a good year this year as well.
Oh yeah. All right, back down the court here. Couldn't get the second one to fall. Top Methner moving it around.
Gotta watch it. She got Kennedy on her. Got Dinge.
Down to Diamond. Yeah.
And got it for a travel. It's all right. We ate up some clock. 16 left.
Yep.
A lot can happen in that amount of time in basketball.
Oh, that is very true. Central here, definitely, like you said, lacking the depth. Means they're going to be playing with fouls already, putting themselves in danger of fouling out some of their key players.
Well, you know what? Campbell drove the lane again, drew foul.
Yeah, very consistent at that. I think we're seeing a little difference in the point guard play here on both teams. Methner playing a good role up top, moving it around, doing her part and driving in and kicking back out. Campbell, on the other hand, here is doing a great job just driving and picking up fouls, following through, going to the net no matter what. It's going to get him another point, bringing Vikings to 14.
I think they only had 2 points in that third, didn't they? It might have been 0.
Oxford's just playing such great defense.
They had 10 points in the first half, right? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they didn't have any points in the third. And it's all Campbell right now who has scored 5 points.
All right, it is 25-15 here in favor of the Wildcats. Going to bring it back down to a 10-point game. Fourth period, 6 minutes left on the clock. What do you think? Any chance for the Vikings here?
Oh, always a chance, always a chance. I think that's why Rachel called this timeout right here. She's like, okay, girls, let's get our momentum back.
Yep.
Get right back to D, what we're doing. They have their girls in. Campbell's in. Klutz is probably in. Rainer's probably back in.
Yep.
So we're going to have, and we did this with them in anyways, so we can do it.
So they're looking to close it out here. They're moving in the big guns, trying to get enough points, enough weight, distance between them and the Vikings. Both teams right now trying to make those last adjustments here in the fourth period. Rachel Down giving some great advice to her players. They are ready to move on. All right, our Wildcats will take the floor. Oh yeah, students in the student section are thrilled with this game so far. Definitely been an exciting one to watch.
So we got Tyrell, Dinges, Methner, Diamond, and Hubbard. Those are the girls we're going with right now. There you go, Hubbard.
She's got a look. She's going to drive in.
Get the foul.
Yep.
Oh, and that's her 5th foul.
Is it?
Yes.
There it is.
Fouls at number 22.
Yep. Not gonna be happy about that one. Make a substitution here. Try and fix that. 22 out. 23 in.
Yeah, number 23 in, Caitlin Cooper-Smith. I like when they're easy names to say.
Oh yeah, I had a real tongue twister earlier on the JV. There it is.
Gotta jiggle the handle sometimes. You know?
Can make you wait for it. Good suspense.
Hubbard sinks the first one.
26-15 here.
Just getting some time today.
All right,
Lane
26-15
violation.
it'll be.
Anyways, she missed a shot, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna put Math right on Campbell here.
Yeah, Methner playing outstanding defense. Really setting the tone for the game. Back down the court here for the Wildcats, trying to catch Central out of position here as they try to press just as much.
Oh, look at this, Hubbard, open,
There it
boom.
is.
How
Just
about
like
that?
that.
Our big girl's doing okay.
Oh yeah.
Diamond's got 4, Hubbard's got a few here.
Yeah. They're catching them off guard. They're trying to press outside, trying to get themselves in the game, which is allowing us more opportunities down low, which are more consistent shots. So it's really just going to further our lead. 28-15 here in favor of the Wildcats.
Dinge can take her time. She doesn't have to. There is no shot clock. That really makes a difference in this game. Good communication. If you see where Diamond had a hard time with that ball, they were all over. Gabby hollered and let her know where she was at right away.
Yeah, that's good. Giving them the awareness that they need, helping your teammates out. Communication is key in any sport.
Here we go, Math. It's going to be off.
Off by just a little bit. Trying to get a 3 on the board. Campbell driving again. Straight to the basket. No foul, no bucket. Oxford walking it down. 4 minutes, 10 seconds here left in the fourth.
Tyrell.
Dinge moving. Back to Tyrell. Diamond to Hubbard, and not quite what they needed.
Oh, there's the boys basketball team.
Yep.
Yep, there's the boy, the young man standing up. That's Trey Townsend. I'm sorry, that's Zach Townsend, the younger brother. I love to see the boys basketball team here supporting the girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Always important to be out.
They do a good
supporting
job.
your teams.
Yep.
Then they come and pay it right back to you.
Well, the girls are really good at supporting. They're the best of. If you think about it, girls are actually more into the high school sports than the boys in a lot of ways. They go to all the football games. They go to the
that's true.
Peps. The girls are really, really big
Yeah.
supporters of school.
Yeah, just getting involved in general.
Yeah.
I think that's always a very true
Usually in
thing.
4 or 5 clubs, you know.
Oh yeah.
which is good. Let's keep it going. 3:39 left, 28-15, Oxford Wildcats.
Oh, ripped up there.
Jump ball.
Yeah, Central tried to force a bounce pass in there low, but read it easy there.
Wait.
Little stoppage here.
Wait. Yeah. It's Walled Lake's ball. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
A little miscommunication between the refs. They got that set straight though, and we're back underway. Central moving quick. Getting it to the top. They don't want to spend much time lingering in the alleys. Getting a good cycle here, just moving one after another, trying to find that open person. Central vying for some looks here. A little hesitation. Oh, ooh, a lot of contact there as Methner tried to go in and take that steal.
See, with just 3 minutes left, you're up 12 points. Methner's diving for the ball.
Yeah.
That tells you the competitiveness of Methner.
The competitiveness of Methner, and also the competitiveness of the team and really the school as a whole. You'd say that rings true? That kind of play to the whistle mentality here in Oxford,
especially basketball. This is basketball country right here.
Oh yeah.
I think the boys claim that moniker, and I think the girls want a part of it too.
For sure.
For the longest time, girls were the best basketball team. Yeah, it was a travel.
Yep. Travel call here. Central trying to do some substitutions here, get Campbell back in the game. 2 minutes 50 left here. Wildcats leading 28, Vikings 15. Campbell with the ball down the court. Got a lot of ground to make up here. Moving around up top. Not quite the people they want with the shot.
Hung back out there.
Still moving it around, trying to find something. There's the mid-range jumper, and
that's nice.
Good.
That's a nice shot.
Oh yeah, good for him. 17-28 here.
That was Bella Plutz. Bella with the 4 fouls. McClellan. Oh, she's going to lose the handle on this one.
Yeah, tried to drive in there to a tough defense. Tried to work it around the outside.
Well, he changed up the girls quite a bit here. It's the way to do it.
Hung up top, putting pressure in. She's going to cut through 3 or 4 defenders there before making her way to the basket. Need 2 more points for Campbell.
And Rachel's going to say, wait a second, let's make a little adjustment. There's still a 1:55 left. Let's work on this a little bit. I've seen people come back, so she wants to ensure that we get this win before she starts putting it in.
Yeah, and every minute they have on the court against a live team is experience.
Yeah,
it's going to go towards the rest of the season. So you got at Groves next. Going to be at Groves on the 10th. Any games to look forward to in the season? Inform me here. I'm not used to the Oxford standards. Who's got a rival?
Yeah, we do. The people to the south of us, those people in green, the Dragons. Yeah, you can usually smell that stuff as you're coming up 24th.
All right. Look forward to that.
Yeah. But, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a little story. I drive school bus, and I got the kids. Every time we see those waste management green garbage trucks, I ask them what that is, and they'll tell you, that's a Lake Orion school bus.
Oh, that's amazing.
No, it's a good rivalry. It's been around for years. It used to be really bad. They used to fight and everything. And mess each other's football fields up, but it's not so much anymore. I think they always say that we're farmers. They'll come out here dressed in farmers gear at the end of the baskets and make fun of us, and then we'll beat them.
Well, at the heart of a good rivalry is a beautiful balance between sportsmanship and trash talk, right?
Yeah.
Hung down the court here, moving quickly. Finding the open girl up to the basket. Good defense from Central.
How about that?
Oxford picking up the board for a second attempt. Not quite going to get it. Central down the court here. Yeah, how about that?
Well, this is going to be good for three. Nope. Zider with the rebound.
Yeah,
getting
straight
it to
into
Hung.
her hands. There's a full court press. Not.
Over and back.
It is. Yep, that was close. That was just about a foot there. We are at a minute 18 in the fourth period. Flew by real quick, 28-19 in favor of the Wildcats here. What are the big takeaways that you got from this game, Rod? What can you build on going forward from this game for these girls?
Well, it's obviously the defense fed the offense, and it was great. Now they just made the change. Now they got Morris back in, Methner's back in, Dinge and Tyrell. So hopefully we can see some shooting. Morris has no problem with shooting, and yet I like to see her drop another tray.
Yeah.
Just knock the house down. Right?
Yeah, why not? Close it out.
If we can find her open.
Oh, there she is down in the corner.
There, she's open, but Diamond's going to try it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I said Diamond. That's number 22. That's not Diamond. That's Hubbard again.
Yep, that's Hubbard down there. Drew a little bit of contact, but not going to be a foul.
There's a good thing about Ariana Hubbard. She's just a sophomore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we do have 2 sophomores and a freshman on this team, correct?
Do we have a freshman on? Yes, Miranda Womenko. Yep. As a matter of fact, she was in a couple plays ago. I failed to mention her. I apologize. I try to mention every girl on the court if I can. You know what I mean? Because they're in the game. And
well, yeah. I mean, we're here serving the parents at home, so loud crowd here tonight. She takes a trip to the line. Tried to get a redemption there, not quite enough. Playing some good pressure here. We are down to just 48 seconds here in the fourth period. Wildcats still very far ahead with a 28-point on the board, and Vikings sitting at 19. Get another trip to the line here for Oxford.
now this is the Dinge. Let's see. I think she's got a couple from the line already.
Oh yeah, very consistent at the line.
Yeah, I want to see him flash up how many points she's got tonight. She's played really well. She doesn't shoot a whole lot, but she makes foul shots. She moves the ball. She's solid player. Her and she can shoot, but everybody can shoot on this team.
Not quite on the second one. Well, I think if you ask just about any coach, a consistent player like that who gives you points at the line and plays good defense.
Oh, that's why she's playing.
It's worth it, right?
Oh yeah,
that's
she's
priceless.
Solid. She's solid.
Oh, yeah.
You can trust her out there.
Yeah.
You can trust her. You can trust Tyrell.
You need
Methner.
those stable pieces.
Look at that. She makes them both. Gabrielle.
All right. Clock is counting down here. 40 seconds left. Central moving the ball around up top. Finds the open girl down low. Not quite able to sink it.
Foul on number 22. Peyton Szymanski, the line shooting to number 23.
Why did they sneak in Peyton? I missed it. Peyton, you got in there. I didn't even see you. Sorry, kiddo.
There's a bucket for the Vikings.
Cooper Smith. She is a senior for Walled Lake.
Ready for a second one here.
And she makes them both.
30-21 here. Methner moving it down. You want to see another tray?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah, realized her mistake just as it left her hands.
Oh, and the foul.
Yeah.
Oh, and the foul.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to make the score look like it was close, because it really wasn't close.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Line shooting one, Kennedy Campbell.
30-23 here in favor of the Wildcats with just 21 seconds left as Campbell gets ready to shoot again. Crowd is loud. Not quite. Diamond will reel it in.
Go.
Whoa, lots of contact there from Central. Looks like an injury. Nope. She'll get up and walk it off. Happy to see that. That was a lot of contact. Sarah Tyrell there getting back to her feet. 15 seconds here. Going to the line, finish off that game. Right. Looked to tack a couple more points on there, not quite. Another one. And it's in.
How about that?
How about it? 31-23 here, favor of the Wildcats. 15 seconds. See what the Vikings can do with it.
Fouls on number 10, Sarah Tyrell to line, shooting 2, Kennedy Campbell.
Shooting again. I did not pick up what the call was on that.
Said she had a foul on there. I don't know.
Well, back to the line again. Campbell getting a lot of trips to the line. 9 seconds here. Not quite.
Well, anyways, we can probably start recapping this day. I'll tell you, it was a good job. The girls, you know, in that first quarter was horrific. We were down 0 to 10.
Yeah. 0 to 10 was the biggest lead that Vikings had.
Wow. Yeah. And then we shut them out in the second and the third. They didn't score any points in the second quarter. It was incredible. It started out with that defense. They started with the that full court press. They got some turnovers going. Then all of a sudden it started feeding that offense. Boom, 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 and then it was gone. It was great. We were off to the races.
Yeah, I think that call, that full court press call was the turning point.
Oh, for sure.
Up until then, it was
we
not
couldn't get momentum going. Yeah.
But you called it before she even called the press. You knew it was coming to happen. Executed it very well, which of course they would. Their defense is already so great. Of course they can do it all. Get down on the press. And that just set them up. Built that momentum.
Yeah, I've been watching Rachel for years, man. She's taught me well.
Yeah. So you have Rachel to blame for your skills in fantasy basketball.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's been fun watching these kids grow up, fun watching the families. Yeah, it's been a great ride. One more minute to make less than 10 seconds up here. You want to put this away?
Oh yeah, we will do so with grace. Great showing for Oxford today, both for the JV and the varsity. Give them some good momentum going into their next game against Groves on the 10th. Ooh, Central down the court. It's going to be a over and back call?
No, it was a double dribble.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Over top.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, only Michael Jordan can do that. No, they've been getting down on these girls about the dribbling because, you know, the street ball and stuff like that. They've been cracking down on that. And that's good.
There it is.
That is the game. There we go, 31-24
Outstanding game.
is the final. We're going to see if
Outstanding.
Danielle's going to spin that around. There we go. Well, what do you think, huh?
Great game for both the JV and the varsity. It's a defensive showing. This is my first experience here watching the Oxford basketball program in any form other than the middle school, and defense. Like you said, like Cody said, it's all about the momentum, right? It's all about the turnovers.
Yep.
It really changes the game.
Well, good job. Well, welcome to Oxford.
Yeah.
And we want to thank everybody for watching. I tell you, this is going to be a good season with the girls, so we will bring you another game, probably next week, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, next week, and we're going to be covering all the home games that we can, so stay with these girls. It's going to be a great season. Good night, everybody.